19120 Woodside. Yard's going to need to be cut. You got some trash trees in the front that need to be cut down. Fence line needs to be cleaned. You need a vacuum breaker. I'm going to put masters on the front door. Backyard needs to be cleaned. You got some trash trees that need to be cut down. Fence line, grill. A lot of this stuff needs to be taken out. Yard needs to be cut. Garage got some trash in, not a lot, but it does have some trash. Got some flower pots need to be removed. Trash tree needs to be removed. One in the side door. Stairway needs to be painted to the basement. Need to paint the side door. Need to remove all this carpet on the steps. Paint the walls, paint the trim, paint the stringers, paint the ceiling. Going down into the basement, I recommend all new flooring in the basement. It's got like 4 different colors down here. You're gonna have to paint all the walls. Water heater, furnace here. Water meter reading 012055312. Water heater, furnace here, I said. You need a new door going into this other room. You need to replace all the tile, paint all the walls. Got some holes in the walls. Got a hole in the door. Paint all the walls. Probably could just paint all the tile in the basement. Paint all the stringers, like I said. You got to fix this, I don't know what it is, little shoe thing. Got to paint all the walls in the stairway, like I said. I'm going to recommend, you're going to have new flooring in the kitchen. Kitchen, you need new blinds, paint all the walls. You're going to need a new ceiling fan. Fix all the lights in the walls, paint the ceiling, paint all the cabinets. Yes, that's grease up there. Paint all the walls, paint all the cabinets, paint the window trim, need smoke detector. Need a new outlet cover. Got to mud some walls. Living room. Paint all the walls, paint the trim, paint the window trim, paint the ceiling. You're going to have to paint all the windows, paint the trim. Replace the outlet covers, light switch covers where needed because a lot of them are filthy dirty. Clean the ceiling fan, clean this house when we're completely done. Hallway, paint the hallway, paint the trim, paint the walls. Paint inside the little neat closet. Smoke detector here. Paint the hall closet. Paint the trim. Carpet might be able to be saved. I think it could be saved. It just needs to be cleaned. Bathroom. You're going to need a new bathroom door. You need to fix the vanity. Matter of fact, I think you need to replace the vanity. Paint the walls. Paint the ceiling. You need a new toilet seat. Paint all the walls, paint the ceiling. Need rings for the lights, recessed lights. Got a big hole behind the door. It's a 3-bedroom, 1 bath. Bedroom 1 right. Clean the carpet, paint the walls, paint the trim, paint the window trim, paint the ceiling, paint the vents. Fix the window trim. It's missing window trim. Paint the doors, paint the closet. Paint inside the closet. Tighten up all the door handles. Bedroom 2, left. Paint all the walls, paint the ceiling, paint the trim, paint the window trim. Paint the door. Tighten up all the hinges. You need 1 blind. Paint the closet door. Paint inside the closet. Upstage stairway, paint the handrail, clean the carpet, paint the stringers, paint the walls, paint the trim, paint the knee wall. Upstairs, paint the knee wall, paint the walls, paint the ceiling, paint the trim. You're gonna need two blinds. Got to paint all the walls. Clean out the closet, paint the closet door. You got a hole in the wall. Paint the window trim, paint the trim. And I recommend put ceiling fans in. Don't look like there's any power on in the house either. Yeah, power's off. Got a dishwasher. Water's on. Electric or gas stove. Same with the dryer. I'm gonna change the locks, put masters on the front. And this is 19120 Woodside.